actually do something a little bit different with this video. So we're going to talk about some of Frank's bar stories when he was a bouncer.
Before I became a trainer.
Before he was a trainer, he was a
I know what
bouncer.
you're getting into if you come see me.
Yep. So we're going to talk about a couple of those and kind of have Frank tell us some funny stuff that's going on.
Well, I mean, just the one that always pops out to me is so we're bouncing. It was actually downtown in Tempe. It was at a place called Graffiti's, and we were sitting there. It's my buddy, my buddy Russ, my buddy, what's his name? Paul. He was actually an all-American shot putter. He just did that on the side to make extra money.
Like
So-
ASU?
Yeah, ASU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so we end up going, and all of a sudden the night's going good. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden my Paul comes up. And I go, I act like nothing's going on, you know. So we go up the stairs, and it's probably 10 on 10 fighting, and there's 4 of us. So we're trying to get these people down the stairs. So we end up breaking up the whole thing, this and that. Then all of a sudden, Russ had one guy, and I took my guy out, and the cops were there. They were arresting him, arresting him. And so we end up going, and all of a sudden, I see this guy. It was 2 levels. It was here, and then you had a platform, and then you came down the steps. And all of a sudden, I just see this kid drop on top of the table. Russ has him, put him over his head, and just freaking throws him over the side. I go, what in the fuck are you doing, Russ? He goes, he hit me in the face. He goes, you're going to kill him. Guy got up and walked out, no problem.
Did he break the table?
He broke, right on top, like flat on top of it. Yeah.
Like a
It must have
cartoon
absorbed
Oh,
some of the
split in half
fall.
kind of thing?
Absolutely. I mean, he was probably hurting in the morning, but
Oh, I bet.
yeah. And my buddy Paul was another one. He always cracked me up. There'd be a fight in the middle of the dance floor, and he would, oh my God, he'd jump the bar and clear the bar, and he'd knock all the drinks over.
clear.
Oh my
It
God.
was like Roadhouse.
It was
Yeah.
Roadhouse. Yeah, it was a, and the one guy got the hell beat out of him. He came back and he had like 150 stitches in his face. I mean, it was just, I'm surprised he didn't kill. I'm surprised I'm still here because there was. I mean, back then it was just fights though. It wasn't like people bring guns or knives.
Right.
It was just fist fights. Yeah. So people that just got too drunk. Like they go up and lift up girls' dresses over their head, and I kicked one guy out, and I go, "You got to leave." Oh no, that was the guy who kept pulling his pants down the dance floor.
He'd go out there and just pull
pull
him
his
down.
pants down. I said, "Dude, you gotta go." And so he wouldn't go. He wouldn't go. And I said, "Don't do it, dude." He goes, "What are you gonna do?" I says, "You gotta leave." I said, "Just leave for the night. It's time to go." And so so he just looks at me and go, "No." I says, I don't know why I did this, but I kneeled down and I grabbed his front of his pant legs and took him down and just dragged him out. And he got up at me and he's ready to punch me. I go, "Don't do it, dude. Cops are right there. You go to jail. I'm letting you go." I says, you're gonna go to jail. He goes, "All right, man." I'm sorry. I'm like, "Get the hell out of here." But most of them are just too drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, when I'm drunk, I'm a lover. I love everyone. People always make fun of me. Because I always tell people I start loving. Oh, Frank's drunk. He's telling everybody loves him. I have no mean bone in my body when I'm drinking. So, but some people do. They get mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, were there some other bars even out here, like in Apache Junction, that were more like a Roadhouse kind of atmosphere?
What?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
We could have Andy tell us about those.
Yeah, I never bounced out there. I bounced at Bogey's, which was a shithole. Yeah, and that was
No dive bar?
yeah.
Where was that at?
It was on Country Club in Southern,
Oh,
Okay.
and it was there was multiple crazy stuff there, but yeah. But when you're 25, you're invincible, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Have you had anybody ever like pull a knife on you or something like that? Oh, really?
Look, I had one guy who was actually a joke. We pulled a joke on him. I forgot what the joke was, and him and his guys were acting like they were fighting. So I broke it up and this and that. And he goes, "What are you gonna do, Frank? What are you gonna do?" And he pulls a real gun. I mean, but here today he'd been arrested, but it was back in the late '80s. He pulls a gun out and he goes, "What are you gonna do?" And puts a gun right in my leg. And so I just got my one buddy. I just go. I said, "Just leave." And so he's like, "What are you gonna do? Shoot me, dude? Are you out of your mind?" And so he goes, starts laughing. I go, "What's so fucking funny, dude?" He goes, "I'm messing with you, dude. It's not loaded at all." But it was a real gun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm like, "That ain't funny, dude."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was probably the roughest bars. I mean, I worked in Scottsdale. That was like, that wasn't too bad of a bar. It was kind of more of a chill bar. You still had your fights. People get stupid when they drink.
Were these all like dance bars, or
Yeah,
Because now they
yeah,
essentially have clubs.
most of them were clubs. Most of them were clubs. Yeah, most of them were dance clubs. Yeah, because Graffiti's is like an alternative club.
No,
Like for the college kids.
Yeah. So what was Miami? You said you were shot girl. What were those like? Were they
Oh.
more? Were they more like dance clubs or just clubs?
Well, I worked in a club that was 3 clubs in one. So one part was a fancy martini bar, in the middle was a pool hall, and on the other side was a dance club. And you could work in any of those 3 locations, or sometimes you kind of toggle in between. So
How about you, Doug?
Lots
You
of
don't
interesting
work any
memories.
bars?
No, I was a
No?
great kid.
Yes.
I was hoping you'd ask me.
Yeah, I know. We are degenerates like us.
Oh man, but was all right. So in Miami, was it a different kind of scene than out here in Arizona?
I would say it was like the Scottsdale clubs
Yeah, I could see that.
times 100.
Whoa.
Like very.
Uppity.
It was just everything amplified, right?
Yeah.
More money, more drugs, more fancy dressing. I mean, everything was just more,
Yeah.
right? Extra. It was just extra.
Was
But
it
it was
fun?
fun.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had a
It was
blast.
great time.
It was a great time.
Fun
Awesome.
music, all kinds of just energy.
so much fun.
I mean, yeah. Great time. I think I was the only one there not on drugs, but
I never did drugs either.
I'm naive enough to just go have a good time anyway.
Uh-huh. But you have to, yeah.
It was great. Great fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I tell the stories all the time. They're fun.
Was it dangerous though? Were
I
you
think
on
where
South
I worked
Beach?
was in Coconut Grove.
Okay.
No, I never felt like it was dangerous. I mean, we had bouncers like Frank, right? Like they took good care of all the people that worked there. It was a great time.
Yeah, we had pretty good backup. Sometimes we didn't have that good a backup, but we used to have good people that would back you up.
Where's backup? You are backup, Frank.
But dude, I had one guy where I remember. This is kind of a funny story, and I would have got my ass handed to me. So the ASU football team comes, the whole offensive line comes in, and they come in, and there's like 4 of them probably, and they go in there and they go behind. And it's after hours, and they go behind the bar and start drinking. I go, you guys can't do that. They look at me, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I said, look, guys, you can't do that. And so my buddy Neil, I remember him. Neil was with me. He goes, let me go get some help. He left. I'm by myself. My friends, who are not small gentlemen either, come up to me. Goes, my one buddy Craig comes up. He goes, is there a problem here? My buddy Phil comes up. Problem here. My buddy Scott comes up. And they're all well over 240 pounds too. And I go, I don't know, guys. Let's ask them if there's a problem. Is there a problem, guys? No, there's no problem. But yeah, I don't know. If those guys didn't come up, I would have got killed.
But just the balls to just go back behind the bar and just start drinking.
Yeah, well, who's going to do anything? Yeah, just started grabbing bottles and drinking them.
I don't think you can get away with that kind of stuff nowadays.
No, I mean some people. I mean,
You
a lot of
lose
places.
your
You can lose your
scholarship now.
scholarship, yeah.
Well, I think some bar owners now probably are packing. I know they.
Packing?
Yeah, I know they're packing. I have 2 friends that are bar owners, and they both have guns right in their hip. Yeah. All right.
Well, good times.
On that note.
Glad we made it through those days.
That's right. Glad we're still here. We could have died.
Yep.
Except for Doc. Doc, well, he went degenerate like us.
That's right.
All right. So if you like this video and you like this kind of content, because this is a different angle that we're going for.
Just having fun.
If you like the fun stories, we can bring you more fun stories. I have some fun stories, maybe not in the bars scene, but I have some fun ones that we can talk
Next
about.
time we talk about Doc.
Okay.
So I don't know about that. But if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe down below. If you made it this far in the video, put Bar Life, #BarLife down in the comment section to let us know you made it this far. So be sure to check us out on YouTube and our YouTube Shorts and TikTok for some of our shorter content that's kind of goofy. And check us out on Instagram. All right, see you in the next one.